Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am not a beauty guru in any means, so let me spray this bad boy first. Looking at myself on camera is hilarious. Get rid of those under eye bags that everybody has. So as you can see, I'm barefaced today because I thought I would try. I've seen 1,000 like get ready with me videos and I've always wanted to try it. So I thought I would make one for you today, but also include some information and some motivation that I wanted to include in a video on itself. Just pre-PA motivation in general, free of advice, just some motivation because I know that this is a really long journey and it's really difficult and there's so many things that go into it. So I just wanted to give you all some motivation to continue. Also, I am not a beauty guru in any means at all. I just thought this would be kind of fun, something else to do while talking to you, because I noticed all my videos are me just sitting on my bed and talking, so I want to try to incorporate other things and start doing vlogs and stuff to make my videos a little bit more interactive and more entertaining. Okay, so skincare. So I first start with the Mario spray, and then I do the Ordinary Buffet. And then I also do the Ordinary, it's like a caffeine solution. So that goes underneath your eyes. And then I have shea butter, and it looks really weird, but it's like the African, like the raw shea butter. And this is the most moisturizing thing ever. I absolutely love it. Okay, but before we get started, I'm gonna need some coffee to wake me up and get this day going. Much better. So, let me spray this bad boy first. So the reason I wanted to make a pre-PA motivational video is because there's just so much information out there, and I know as a pre-PA student I just like absorbed all the information and just kind of got stressed out and like overthought it on my own. So I wanted a video that was just free of advice and just pure motivation and just talking to you and being open with you about my struggles and just being here for you. And like you know you can always DM me or leave a comment if you are feeling stressed out or overwhelmed or need somebody to vent to. I can be that person for you. I know you don't know me personally, but I know how helpful it is to have someone there who has done it before, who's on your side on, trying to help you with your journey. So if you ever need anything, you can always DM me. So I know it's a crazy long journey and you have so many hours that you need to get. You have volunteering hours, patient care hours, like literally so many hours. And just when you think you heard of like all the hours and you're like, oh, there's also healthcare hours, and you're like, what is that? And like even when you have your hours, you still compare yourself. Like, yeah, I'm a CNA and I work with patients, but like I'm not an EMT. I don't do 911 calls. Or when you're an EMT, you're like, I'm an EMT, but I'm not a CNA who's like one-on-one with patients continuously, every day seeing the same patient. So even when you get amazing hours, there's still always those doubts in your mind, and you hear of other people's experiences and you just second guess your experiences and all of the crazy amazing things you've done. So I get that. I have been at that point questioning if CNA was enough or if I should try for something else, diversify my experiences, get more real experience and not running 911 calls and going getting my EMT certification. There's just so many things that you just sit and overthink about. So I understand, I get that. That was me too. And although it's like really hard not to compare your experiences to others, you just have to think at the end of the day, everybody has different experiences, and that's what the schools want. They don't want everybody to be EMTs. They don't want everybody to be PTAs or medical assistants. They want that diverse experience. So doing patient care, like whatever you truly want to do, if you love, helping giving injections and helping room people, then become an MA. If you are really interested in emergency medicine, maybe EMT is perfect for you, but do not feel like your experiences are not as great as the next person, because schools look for people with different experiences. Another big concern I know people have and insecurities that they have is with their grades. And GPA, it's hard to, once you do poorly in a class, your GPA plummets, but your next 5 classes you can get perfect A's and your GPA will increase like 0.1. I know how frustrating that is, but let me tell you that there are people that I've known have gotten to school with lower than a 3.0 GPA. You just have to know like which schools to apply to, but there are schools out there and people I've known that had probably lower GPAs, but they still have been successful PA students and still have been the most successful PAs that I know. So trust me, I know it seems like on those like stats and like all those like forums that everybody has like a 3.7 GPA and above and like almost 4.0 and I have 10,000 hours, but that's just an anomaly, and those are people who sometimes people put fake stats on there or just aren't being truthful. So at the end of the day, you just can't compare yourself to them, because there are so many students who have average stats, below average stats, and still get into school, and just don't post about it. Okay, so next I'm going to prime my face with the e.l.f. It's like the poreless putty primer, so I'm just going to put that on my face. Okay, so next I'm going to go into my foundation, and it's just the CoverGirl, the, I don't even know what it is, True Blend Matte Made. That shows how great of a beauty guru I am. So I'm just going to do like errands and stuff today, so I'm not going to do like a full crazy face. So I just put it on my finger and I just dot it around. It feels really weird not using a mirror. I'm not, don't have the setup for this kind of stuff. Oh, and I'm also going to use the e.l.f. the color correcting stick for underneath my eyes. I just add a little bit to get rid of those under eye bags that everybody has. I'm just going to blend that in before I put my foundation on. Alright, once I have all the dots and that under my eyes, I just go with my beauty blender and I just punch my face. I dab my face over and over until it's all blended out. You know the gist. Whether you are just starting out on this journey, like just learning about the PA profession, or you're in prereqs right now in undergrad, or getting your patient care experience on your gap year, or applying right now, it will all work out. And I know it seems like it's so much work, but it all works out in the end. You will get through that tough class, you will get through your certification program, you will get those hours, you will get that GPA, you will get whatever you're doing, whatever you're working towards, it will come to you. You are working very hard and you are doing everything you can, and it's gonna pay off. Trust me, you will get that acceptance, and every single thing you did, every fun time that you skipped out with your friends, every night you stayed up studying, it is all worth it in the end. Okay, so now that I have that all blended out, I'm going to go in with my concealer, just with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover, and I'm going to do under my eyes, a little bit of my T-zone, and then a few spots I have around my chin. Looking at myself on camera is hilarious. Okay, so after I did like my concealer, I went in with my Coty Airspun, the translucent powder, and I put it underneath my eyes and like in my T-zone and right here, because that's where I get like the oiliest, and I put that to bake. You know, after looking at myself on the camera, I do not suggest following this makeup tutorial at all, ever. I look crazy, but I swear it comes together in the end. This is also a perfect time to sit for a little bit and drink some more coffee. Alright, so I'm just going to take like a fluffy brush and just wipe away all of this madness. And I usually go in with like a little bit of contour and then blush, but like I said, I'm just running errands, so there's really no point in doing all of that today. Alright, so I blended it all off. See, it's not as crazy looking as it was before. It's a little pale, but usually I like do the contour like I said, so it makes it not as just white, but I'm just running errands, so no point. But okay, so next I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. little eyebrow brush and fill in these bad boys. I don't have like super sparse eyebrows, but they're like not really filled right here or right here, so I just go in a little bit with my pencil. Okay, eyebrows are now completed. We're going to finish this super fancy glam look with just a little bit of Maybelline Snapscara mascara. Super fancy. I'm going to cheat and use a little mirror that I have down here, because if I did this on video it would be a hot mess. But I just want to say that this whole process seems so daunting when you first start. Like I said, there's so many hours and so many things you need to do to get done, but honestly one thing really does lead to another. Like I did volunteering events, and then that led to me meeting somebody who had connections at like a hospital or knew about a hospital internship, and so I applied to that internship, and then I met, you just meet people through your experiences, and then like you look back and you're like, wow, I just did like, I shadowed 2 PAs and I did a hospital internship, and it led to like learning about this job, and everything kind of falls into place. So it seems super scary at first, and you're like, how am I going to learn about like all of these volunteering opportunities and like shadowing opportunities that I need, when you're just starting out? But one thing really leads into another. I heard somebody word it like perfectly the other day. I forgot what it was on, but she said that all of your dominoes will fall into place when they're meant to. And like that just really hit, because there's a lot of times in the pre-PA journey where you'll like ask somebody to shadow and they'll say no and you're frustrated and it takes a while for you to get that opportunity, but it just, everything will fall like it's supposed to, and some things just won't happen and it'll be frustrating, but you just really need to be determined and keep trying and keep asking, because the worst that people can say is no, or the worst is you can get rejected from something, but there will always be a yes somewhere. You just have to keep looking for it. Alright, so the mascara is applied, nothing crazy, nothing special like I said, but then I usually put on this little like lip plumper. It's an essential oil, and usually I don't do it for like lip plumping, but it usually makes my lips like a really nice pretty like pink color, so I use that. It's just an essential oil that has peppermint and like cinnamon in it, but it just leaves like a really nice thing and your lips are nice and moisturized. And although I say I don't use it for like lip plumping, it really does burn, and for like the first like maybe 30 minutes I do have a nice little, you know, plump going on, but it stings so much at first, but afterwards it's not too bad. But yeah, that concludes the makeup look, and like I said, this journey is so difficult and there's a lot of things that will make you question yourself, and you know, if it's worth doing this and all of that, but just know, like I said earlier, I am here for you. You can always leave a comment below or DM me on my Instagram at whitecoatchasing. I'm always there to give you more motivation and to share with you the times that I went through and my experiences, you know, whatever you need help in or whatever it may be. I'm more than willing to be vulnerable with you and tell you how I got through that and got through my struggles, but just know that this path is so worth it. This profession is incredible. It's growing. There's so many different changes to it, and like you can be a part of that soon, and there's so many schools popping up and just opportunity. This profession to me screams opportunity to change different, you know, your job types, like, you know, different specialties that you want to work in, just so many different things that you can do. So all of the struggle is so worth it, trust me. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. And remember, if you are enjoying my videos and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button below.